am Maria Matarelli, and I am here with
the Culinary Queen.
And I'm pretty excited about what we're about to cook this evening. Sharon, what do we have?
So today we're going to do a frittata.
I've never made a frittata.
I know. Maria, since the day I met you, you've been like, I want this.
I do.
We decided today after our very first workout.
First workout together.
Together,
we worked out before. This is not our first time working out in life, just for the record.
First time together. That eggs would be good for dinner. And we're going to go ahead and make the frittata and sit down and have a good dinner together.
All right. I like this for a dinner because it's something a little bit different. You're switching it up, and we got some good veggies we're going to use with it.
Veggies, protein.
Yes.
And everything's, again, organic, and it is keto friendly.
Wonderful.
We've got everything prepped up. I've got my eggs prepped. I've got everything diced up here. We're just going to need to go do some sauteing, and then we'll fold in everything, and I'll show you how to do that once we got our sauteing done.
I'm excited. I've never made a frittata before.
Oh, well, it's super simple.
You say everything's simple.
It is.
All right, let's do it. What do we have going here?
So I've put a little bit of the avocado oil and some organic butter into the pan, and we've got it starting to bubble up. We're going to add our white onions. Oops. Get back here, mushroom.
I know that's going to lead to some flavor.
Yes, flavor building. We've been talking about that for the videos that we've been doing. It's just every level, we just keep building the flavors. And then when it all comes in, we have some garlic going in the pan. We're going to get the garlic and the onions a little bit translucent. Cook them first, and then we put our mushrooms in, because when you want to do the frittata, you don't want the mushrooms to be mushy. You want them to be kind of firm, al dente.
I've actually been doing that a little bit, where I'll layer in, you do the hardest vegetables first, right?
Right.
And so then those get a little bit more time in. Always tomatoes last, because otherwise they'll kind of wilt a little bit.
Well, the tomatoes I don't put in the frittata until we bake it.
Ooh,
because this is going to be baked.
Oh, that's right.
And we're going to bake right in this pan.
Oh, again, a benefit of a cast iron
pan. You notice everything we've cooked so far has been in this pan.
I have noticed that, actually.
Everything except for our roasted vegetables. I love it. So you only need to do this about 2 or 3 minutes. And you can already start to see where the onions are starting to get translucent and be a little light in color. You're smelling your garlic.
I am going to come smell the garlic. I can smell the garlic.
Okay. And then I'm going to put the mushrooms in, since it's going.
There we go. No, I didn't eat a lot of vegetables growing up because, well, I wasn't just like, ooh, I want more vegetables, right? But I became vegetarian around the age of 15. Well, technically pescatarian. I would eat fish still and seafood. And even when I started to be more vegetarian, more pescatarian, I didn't eat a lot of variety of vegetables, but they grew on me later in life. So as time went on, I found that my palate kind of changed, and I really, really enjoy vegetables, even though I didn't when I was younger. So I think that gives hope. So if you don't like certain vegetables, like, try them again. Like, I used to never eat mushrooms or never eat onions, ever onions. That's only within the last year.
So being a self-taught chef, one of the things when I started cooking, there was things that I didn't like, but what I did was like, that really looks good when I saw somebody else making it. I just researched different recipes and different flavors, and I realized you just don't always have to have it one way.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Will make the seasonings, the other foods that you pair with it are going to make a difference in the taste of what you're putting together.
Okay, so if you don't like one particular vegetable, maybe try it in a different way with different seasonings, different other things.
Different meats, different sauces.
It's a great idea, Sharon.
All right, so this is all we really have to do on the onions and the mushrooms.
And this is going in the frittata?
Well, the frittata is going to go on top of it.
Oh, the frittata is going on
the eggs are going to go on the top of it, then...
School me, Sharon. School me on how a frittata works.
So I'm going to carry this over here. So I'm going to spread everything evenly out in here. So now you see we have our mushrooms and our onions evenly spread out on the bottom.
I do see that.
Okay.
Yes. Affirmative.
All right, affirmative. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that with spinach.
Ooh, that looks so fresh with that color, that green on top.
Thank you. So what I did before we sauteed the vegetables, and when I was prepping all my food, I separated the egg whites and the yolks.
How many eggs are in here?
8.
Okay.
8. And then
so you literally just put the egg whites in one bowl and the yellow parts in one bowl.
In the other bowl.
Okay.
And then the egg whites, I beat them. I put
That's not very nice, Sharon.
I know they were bad.
So just an egg beater?
You can use your hand mixer with this. And then what I did with these is just beat the yolk with a fork.
Okay.
Okay.
So fancy mixer for the whites, fork mixer, for the
yolk.
Force for the yolk.
Right. And so the next thing you do is you just fold the yolk in, and I like to put it on one side so it doesn't just like go down see how it goes down on the bottom?
Yeah. I'm interested in what this folding is all about.
So
I'm deeply intrigued by this folding.
So folding is just when you do this.
Okay, a very smooth, calm, non-frantic gesture of a stir-like motion.
Right. You're going to lose a little bit of the puffiness, but when it cooks, it's going to puff back up really nice.
Okay. Wow, look at this. I've never done this before.
You did tell me that in the beginning.
I know, but I'm just
You're excited about it?
I am excited about learning this technique.
All right, so
I've never folded eggs before.
To me, this just by beating the egg whites and then folding it in, it really lends like a really nice, fluffy, airy end result.
Okay, so no frantic folding.
No, just calm, very gentle,
gingerly gentle folding.
Right.
In fact, they could even fold in time with this video.
You probably could. So then I'm going to take the eggs and I'm going to pour it into the pan.
We're not folding, we're pouring.
We're pouring.
All right. We're done with the folding.
Yep.
The folding was fun. It was fun to watch. Is it fun to do? Is it fun to fold?
It is fun to fold.
What you do is fold some eggs, you know.
And then I just smooth it out over the pan.
I feel like this is being made with a lot of TLC right now.
It really is.
So much TLC.
It really tastes so good too. Because you see, the only thing we put in here is the a little bit of pink salt. So your fresh veggies are really what's going to flavor it.
Wow.
So then I'm just going to place my tomatoes on the top, gently.
Steady now.
And you can put as many as you want or as little as you want.
Could you even draw like a picture?
You could put them like in, because we're going to cut this like a pie when we're done. All right. And then we're going to sprinkle some feta cheese on top.
Yum. That's the way to my heart. Feta and goat cheese. Woo.
Oh, goat cheese is life.
Oh, goat cheese is life, Sharon. That is correct. That should be a t-shirt.
It should be a t-shirt.
This is looking super fancy. I'm very excited about this.
I can't wait for you to taste it.
I know I've already said that, but I am excited. The truth is, I'm so excited that I can't help but repeat myself.
All right. And then the next thing is you just take this over to the oven. The parsley will go garnish it afterwards. Okay?
It's like a pizza pie, but it's eggs, the folded eggs.
Middle of the oven, just put your pan in there.
Ooh.
And 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes. At 20 minutes, I'll check it, see how it's doing. It should have resistance. You touch the top of it. If it bounces back at you, it's finished.
All right.
All right. See you in a couple minutes when this is done, and we'll show you the end product.
TV time. So Sharon, here's another time for a great pro tip. What is it?
The pro tip for good cooking is clean while you cook. Clean as you go. My mother always said clean as you go.
So while we're waiting for our frittata, we can do our dishes that we've dirtied so far.
Yep, you just go ahead and rinse them off, get them in the dishwasher, and then that way when you're done, all you have to do is relax. Eat the food and relax.
Can we eat the food first before we relax, Sharon?
Yes.
Is the frittata ready?
Yep, we're back and we're getting ready to take it out of the oven, guys. Ooh.
Yes. How do we tell that it's ready now?
So you could just, when you do it and it kind of bounces back to you, it's stiff. It can't be like your finger shouldn't go through it.
Okay, gotcha.
It should have a little bit of bounce.
Bounce with it, bounce with it.
Yep.
I think there's a Jay-Z song about that.
There is. All right.
All right.
So you want to bring it over here. Put it on the, all right.
That looks amazing.
And then you just garnish with a little bit of Italian parsley.
Ooh.
And I would let it rest for about 5 minutes before you eat it.
Okay, so we want it to cool before we even cut into it?
Yep.
All right.
All
Wow,
right.
look at that, guys.
Now
That
we're
looks
gonna-
amazing.
All right, now we're going to get ready to cut our frittata. Plate everything up.
I'm very excited about this. I know I've expressed that before,
I know.
but it's true. It's true.
Remember, when cutting it, it's eggs. It might not, cut perfectly when it comes out of the pan, but it's still going to taste really, really good. Ooh.
All right. That came out pretty good.
Yep.
Sharon, I noticed some other things mysteriously appeared on this plate. Can you tell us more about them?
So what I did, since we're having the frittata for dinner, I put a little side salad with it. Spinach, tomatoes, carrots, and some tomato basil feta cheese. And then we had a little bit of lemon Dijon vinaigrette that was left over from the other day. And we're going to go ahead and use that since it's a fresh dressing.
Awesome. I'm excited because I love that dressing. That dressing is delicious.
I know you did. That's
That makes me very happy.
And I'm just going to drizzle a little bit on here.
Or a lot of bit on there. Oh, that looks amazing.
All right, and let's get some on yours.
Yes. You can be generous. You can be a generous pour.
There you go.
There we go. Perfect. Yes. All right. So we get to eat it now?
Yes, we get to eat now.
Yes. Is it time?
It's time. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Oh. All right, dig in.
Yes. Moments of joy. Have I used a fork before?
That's really good. Like that? You got some mushrooms, some spinach.
I do like that. This is delicious. We have a successful frittata on our hands.
I love eggs.
I also love eggs.
That is life.
I love this all together. I love this with the salad. I love this with the dressing. It all complements each other so well.
It does.
I feel like I'm winning at life right now. Like I feel like I just won something. I'm pretty happy about it. Thank you, Sharon. This is delicious.
You're welcome. Thank you. This is really good.
And this is great. Even it doesn't have to be at breakfast time. It can be at any time. And having the salad with it actually makes it more of like a hearty meal in a way.
It doesn't. You have your protein and you have your vegetables and you got your healthy fats in there. You tearing this up.
Cheers.
Cheers. How you love me now?
Very much.
I love you too.
It's gonna be a good relationship.
I would say finally.